How's everyone doing? As you can see, I'm in my cab. I'm a truck driver. And as a truck driver, you get a lot of time to think about the past, the future, things I did right, the things I did wrong. For example, sacrificing your flesh being a holy temple to God. As you wrestle with sin, a lot of people believe, and I know everybody's heard this, let me get right. I got to get right before I come to God. I got to fix certain things. I got to fix these sins before I can go to church, clean myself up, right? Well, we fight with our flesh to live right in God's eyes, but then we stumble, then we fall, repeat the same mistakes every time, instead of just giving it to Him. So how do we give it to Him? Well, in John 15:4 it says, remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit but itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. Amen. If we focus our relationship with God through prayer, reading the Bible, meditating on His Word, there is no room for sin. There's no room for negative thinking. I know a few pastors that have that gift of being something special, something great, but their church never grows. I knew this one pastor, he had the gift of healing. First time I seen this man, beautiful thing. But he loses members every day and doesn't see it's him, not the church. He didn't have love. Yes, he loved people as friends, but he didn't have that agape love, a love as a shepherd. The only way to bear this fruit is intimacy, relationship with God, not just at the church, praying at the church. No, you need to be in your home, in your prayer closet, seeking Him, being like David, a man after God's own heart. That's what the problem is with Christians today. That is my problem. I don't talk about something that I'm not going through myself. As I have a lot of excuses too. As a truck driver, I drive through the nights, all night long, 12 to 14 hours a day, always tired, still thinking like the world, trying to get right with God in my own strength instead of giving it to Him. And that's why I stumble, and that's why I fall. He stands at the door and knocks to come and eat with you and you with Him. But we don't open the door because we're ashamed of our dirty home. But He knows our hearts. He knows we fall short. He knows your house is dirty. He doesn't care though. He just wants to be with you because He loves you so much. Don't be ashamed to give it to Him. It will hurt, but let Him prune you. See, what's the definition of prune, right? To cut away dead and unwanted parts from the plant, to trim down anything unnecessary, so you may bear fruit, so you can live life abundantly. Like Jeremiah 29:11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future. So give it all to Him. Just stay focused on God. Everything else will fall into place. Amen. Stay blessed.